Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to reveal my shocking end of year price prediction for Zebec. Some people are saying price is going to hit $1. Some people are saying price is going to hit $10. In this video, you're going to get the truth and nothing but the truth based on my own independent research. Now, before we get started, I want to make it clear, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Cryptocurrency is highly speculative, so please make sure to do your own independent research because nothing that you see in this video is financial advice. Now, let's get straight into the video. Zebec is once again outperforming the entire market, currently up over 13% so far for the day, and has finally exceeded the $500 million market cap area, which is super exciting. We're coming very close to our next minor target that I mapped out a few days ago. I said there could be there's a strong possibility that Zebec could break above its May highs by the first week of August, which would bring us to 0.0071681, which is only 26% or just over 26% from our current price area. So it's going to be a very interesting end to the week. Now, let me talk about the elephant in the room, and that of course is that end of year price prediction. Now, my price prediction is based on pure fundamental data, technical analysis, and all the data that I've gathered up dating back to 2024, and also looking at similar projects like XRP, like Hedera, etc., dating back to when they first had their major milestones above, that 5-10 billion plus threshold, right? Now, assuming we get the altcoin season that we are waiting for, we have two main targets that I would be focusing on. And again, feel free to write down these targets if you like. We have target one, which brings us to 0.062363. This is my next major price target on Zebec. This is a 10x from our current price area and would bring us beyond the $5 billion mark. Now, the exciting part about all of this is the biggest winners, I've said it before and I say it again, are the people that bought in April or at the start of the year. Because by this point, that is over a 7,261 percentage point gain. This is life-changing money. This is absolutely insane if that target is indeed hit, right? But with all that being said, this is actually a minor target, right? And that's the exciting part about all of this, because we know in altcoin seasons or previous altcoin seasons, we could see price go way beyond this area. So for example, we've seen projects like Zebec exceed, a $20 billion, $30 billion market cap. However, I actually don't think we will go up, a 30x or 40x from here. I actually think the cap, and again, this is what I would be paying attention to. Once again, this is the area where I personally will be looking at, and anybody that wants to look beyond this point, that's up to you. But this is typically how people make 100 X's and then they see it all wiped out, right? And that's why the targets that I'm going over in this video, in my opinion, are realistic based on my own personal data and research, etc. Right? So as you can see, that 20x brings us to 0.1192181, which is a 20x from where we currently are now. And once again, for those that were in this project from April, we're not even going to do it from the start of the year. We're going to say from April, they make over 100x. That's 12,714%, which is absolutely insane, right? That would be the next major target, and that would bring us to about a $10 billion market cap area. Now, to some people that haven't experienced a bull cycle before, they're seeing these targets and thinking to themselves, I just don't see it. Especially how the market is performing now, I just don't see how we get there. But this is the interesting thing, because once we do see that altcoin season we've all been waiting for, typically the market just basically we just see a lot of money flooded into the market, a lot of products become overvalued, and then they hit these kinds of targets, sell off, and then it may take 4 years to go back up to this area. So this target that I have here is actually an extended target. So this is an area where I think we could potentially peak. Like, let's say we do hit a $10 billion market cap from where we currently are now. We could peak at this area and then sell off. And then, of course, we could end the year around, wait for it. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you in real time what this actually looks like, because it's very important that everybody understands how this actually works, right? So let me just bring that here, and then we'll go all the way back down to this target here, which is at 0.00, let's say around this area here. There we go. That would be, again, it seems far-fetched now, but that would be almost a 50% sell-off once that $5 billion market cap is hit. And remember, the pullbacks that we see are between that 50, 60, 70, 90% on altcoins. Zebec, I actually think, will only be about maybe 50%, 60%. So this is why I have this target in mind, right? This target in mind, which is at 0.000614, around this area, basically. This area here, I'll highlight that for everybody watching this now. And once again, these are significant areas, particularly for those that are early adopters of this project. And then that basically we end the year at around a $5 billion market cap. I mean, to be extremely on the safe side, we could even say about a $3 billion market cap, which would imply an even further sell-off, right? But I think a $5 billion market, $3 to $5 billion market cap on the Zebec to end the year is pretty fair, which means really we could see price go, let's just say, between 0.00452548, which is 7x from where we currently are now, or of course this target here at 0.0625829, right? But like I said, we could go way beyond this, but I think we end the year around that market cap area. Now, of course, anything can happen, right? This could end up going way beyond that. And like I said, I personally will not be talking about, those dollar targets, etc., until we at least go beyond, these areas, right? From where we currently are now, 10x. These aren't huge, milestones in the grand scheme of things, right? If we believe this is a project that could be the next XRP, the next hedera, etc., then it's only a matter of time before we see this realized in the price action. We see this realized in the community that's being built. The community is growing day by day, and the more price goes up, the more we're going to basically see people on board. Typical, but altcoin season really is going to allow this project to shine. And like I said, this project is still pretty much under the radar. Many people that are in this project at the moment have no idea how early they actually are. And in fact, we've been giving out buy calls at the lows, or posting updates at the lows. If you missed out on this, it means you're not subscribed. So once again, subscribe so you do not miss out on any more Zebec updates. And don't forget, if you want to dive deeper for deeper analysis, etc., you can join my free Telegram using the link in my description. Again, it's completely free. You can join the Telegram group. Just make sure you have the Telegram app downloaded, and then you can access the Telegram group. But guys, those are my targets. I think we end the year around $3 to $5 billion market cap. Some of you, once again, are going to say, no way, we're going to end the year at $100 billion market cap. But as I said, we'll see how that works out for you. Don't be the people that make the 100x, make the 200x, and then see it all wiped out because you didn't know when to take profit, right? It happens every single cycle. And I'll dive deeper into this in my free Telegram group below. But that's it for now, guys. Wishing you all the best. Until next update, seize the day.